the challenge is that women are having, Black women in particular, when it becomes to becoming a wife?
Keeping it 100,
Yes.
there's not enough eligible Black males who fit the needs of Black women. By the time you dissect the demographics of finances, sexual orientation, what you end up drilling down into, because Black women tend to want to marry Black men.
Right, right.
So Black women are excelling. They're getting accelerated degrees, graduate degrees, doctorate degrees. They're starting businesses. Black women are running circles around men.
Right.
And it's also shown in research that women want to marry on their same level of financial and educational status.
Yeah.
So if you're a Black woman making $150,000 a year with a master's degree, you tend to want to marry a Black man on that same level or higher. If Black women are excelling at such an accelerated rate, how do men keep up with that?
When the lady was talking, I was disgusted. If I was a man listening to her talk, as beautiful as she was, I would be absolutely disgusted by her attitude and her rationalizing, thinking that she flexing in that conversation. Black women, when we're in college, we're not focused on marriage. There was all the eligible Black men that was on the same trajectory as you, that was ambitious as you, that was focused as you, that came from the same cloth community, made the same life choices from secondary school to college. Those are the men, that is the pool of women, of men that women should have been focused on, right? So when it comes to making that choice and that life decision, now later on in life, when women are talking about there's no eligible Black men, first of all, I would say, where are you fishing? Right? Because if you go fish in a pond looking for a sea bass or a halibut, you're not going to find a big fish of that caliber in a pond. So it comes to, I just came from homecoming, from my college homecoming this past week. That's why I have no voice. There's still men 20 years later making well over six figures, still looking for wives. You know why they haven't wifed a woman all of these years later? Because the women of their caliber are talking like the woman on that podcast just now. They're attracted to that woman. They may sleep with that woman, but that woman does not say wife. She does not say woman of valor. She literally is a woman that is focused on self, putting other men down. There are men out there, but they not looking at you. They're looking to sleep with you, but they not looking to put a ring on your finger. So my husband, Marcus, knows they have friends that are well-to-do in Chicago, in Louisiana, all over this country, that are in banking, that are in business, that are entrepreneurs, that are on their 10th, 15th business, that have tons of things going on for themselves. And guess what? You know what they do? They call me, man, tell Kasey to find me a wife, man. Because women are gone mentally in the head. Social media has literally taken Black women off of our path and off of our pedestal of what we're supposed to be in life. If you have a man, like Law said, that has no debt, you may have a PhD, but this man makes six figures with no debt, and you're saying that he has to come with a business. Why? You have the business. Why are we trying to check and match boxes? Because a woman and a man are supposed to fit together. They're not supposed to be each other's equal. They're not supposed to be battling each other for who's going to be the top dog. And they also are not supposed to be matching like matching socks. They're supposed to fit. So if you have something and I don't have it, that's why I'm getting with you. So I'm getting it from you. So we have it in our toolbox. We don't have to match each other with the same thing. If you own houses, why the hell do I need to come with houses? How about we come together and you got the houses, now we have the houses. If you're in real estate, I've never been in real estate. if you have the PhD, like Law said, and like one of the other ladies said, if you're making 6 figures from being a plumber, why does he have to be a businessman? You like him for something else. Why does it matter what he's doing for a living if he's coming with X, Y, and Z, the heart, the leading aspect, the businessman? You just don't like the business that he's in. And that's what women do. That's what Black women do, is pick and choose because they want something, a facade of something, and they don't want something real. If we're going to be real, we have to keep this real. That woman, like I said, there's a lot of things that are pretty, but they're not necessarily pretty when it comes to the core. And if I was a man, I wouldn't even want to, it wouldn't even cross my mind that would be the mother of my kids, because she has so much negativity and vitriol in the way she's speaking. She thinks she's above a Black man. Well, if you think you're above a Black man, you also think you're also going to think you're above any other man as well. Like Kevin Samuel say, die alone and buy a dog.
Okay.
I don't think she was saying that you need to have a business guy. I think if you can bring money, however that is, if you have that ambition, whatever that is, I don't think it has to be a business person or make their own business. But if you're,
but Chanel, she brought up PhDs in education. You know how many friends that I know that have PhDs that are not making over 6 figures?
I know my best friend has a PhD.
A
and she only
PhD
makes
doesn't
80,000.
even, that means a PhD, this is what people need to understand. Education makes you an expert in that particular field. That does not make you smarter or more intelligent than anybody standing next to you. That just means you went and got specified education in a particular subject matter that you have spent years and years upon years studying, like a doctor. A doctor doesn't mean a medical doctor doesn't mean just because they spent 12 years in school to become a neurosurgeon or whatever, that doesn't make them necessarily more intelligent than another person that may have just a bachelor's. That just means that they spent 12 years focusing on that specified line of education. That doesn't mean that they're well traveled. That doesn't mean that they were raised in a 2-parent household. That doesn't mean that their moral compass is in line with you. That doesn't mean that their values are in line with you. So we, like, social media makes it like, oh, if a Black woman is doing X, Y, and Z, that means she's above. Above what?